Because when I started meeting people like you and other artists which I have in the label, was like, yo, dog, you are a character on your own, and the way you shine on a corner, it
related to me that I can actually do this. Straight. Well, mom, I can actually do this because, man, they kind of had like a blog or something going on. You remember that? Like,
Yo,
the mindset. Bro, you're living in the future, literally.
Straight. There was some point where I was like, this guy is out here.
Anyway, even with this conversation, my dog, it's just gonna be there. That it's just just gonna be chat. It's just gonna be me and my boy. You guys are just gonna have a peek of me and my boy having a conversation. Because there's just a lot to talk about, especially with this particular person. Because I'm a roots all I'm but you've got a lot to do. You've got a lot to do with that, but we'll cover that as we go with the conversation.
No doubt.
Yo, what's up everybody? This is your boy Katlego, aka B.Dee Roots. First things first, what we do here is we capture premium content, and we're always having premium people out here. And without further ado, I know that usually this is a special episode to me, and I let you guys know why. I'll be very specific because I'm not just saying it. So usually, you know what I do when people come through, I usually say, and okay, of course I'm gonna let you introduce yourself as well.
Sure.
But with this particular episode, what I'm gonna have to do, what I feel I wanna do also is I wanna say my part. I wanna say my piece. I wanna say what I want you guys to know. Because he might leave those things out. Look, this is someone who was actually the first person that I went to, as an artist, the person that released my first music, like officially, the person that made me understand how to get my music out there, because at that point the only thing that I knew, and not even well enough, but I knew how to produce music, young ton. And I still don't know, bro. Like, I still don't understand Luguti at the age we were at. Because when I was at that year, it didn't even start like ubane label, and to actually put Amachita together in the same label and to release that vision. I still don't know even today. And that is why I wanted you to come through, my dog, because maybe it's about time. Maybe it's about time, bro. You know a thing or two about BKSoul. So I usually don't even say anything until the person has said something. But this is a very special episode. This is a legendary brother, because even after so many years, dog, you're still at it.
Yeah, dog, yo.
But you know what? Let me just do justice to the people of the Vocal Podcast, as well as the people who are viewers and subscribers of the B.Dee Roots live channel. Before my boy actually tells you who exactly they are, can you please make sure that you click the like and the subscribe button there? Make sure become part of the family. Subscribe. The comment section is out there for you. It's at your disposal for you to be able to communicate with us. As much as we want to dish this content for you. Away, my boy. I know what ring and fana, but ring wuti nghlenoban namuhla sikhipani.
Yo, sanbonani makaya, wherever you at. Whether you chilling by the sunset, whether you at the house or music dingy. Ikamu PK bafethu BKSoul amthola mbulasi mfethu. It's a privilege to talk to the homies. We come back from a long way.
Yo, bro.
With this music, Shani. And no entertainment. Because I feel like we have both dived in so many
over the years.
I'm talking about media aspects. I'm talking a podcast. This is just another skill we're adding to the bag. Because there's a lot of skills from events, the music, fun. About the whole media thing, we have it on lockdown. it's a pleasure to be here,
boy.
Because I always strive for a machita who they can showcase their talents and their skills to the world. And I'm resource. I went in this, so I want to show back and not do anything. I like the fact that we are able to actually do it regardless of the odds
against us or the
basically because at the end of the day that shows with your spirit is not allowing you to fail once you constantly try.
That's
and that's the power, dog. That's the power. Yeah, that's the power that keeps us going and makes us
I still don't understand. But I still don't understand like at that age, dog. Like how old were we, bro? Like Mashabu my great band, because I remember it was like 2012 I had my first release with you.
Sure.
Yeah, and 2012 that's not because 2013 I remember we were completing completing stages of our education.
Sure.
And 2012 was like grade 11. I suppose we were probably 17.
Yeah.
And you had started this thing long way before, though.
Sure.
I think I think like inspiring because I'm not even sure which around the time you were doing what you were doing. We had like disposal internet as much as we do now.
Yeah.
So I struggle to understand. Okay, I want to make music, I want to release, but I don't want to release new one.
Yeah.
Like, I want to match it. I want people to push.
Sure.
Like you wanted us to be out there. My very first EP, dog. You guys know what the EP. You told me what an EP is.
Sure. I remember.
You told me what an EP is. And plus, you made sure that the EP had content and other people fill it out to make it an EP. And so
to make it
like land.
To make it a solid project.
Yeah, bro. Like, and I'm getting around that time. Yo, like I'm still fairly new in the Shani scene.
Straight. And the nice thing about that is like we took everything professionally.
Because
we even had artworks, had features, even had promotion.
Bro.
We just had to take it out the right way, the legit way.
That is part of the things that I don't understand. Which is at that age, boy. Like even the professionalism, those artworks, those features. promo the way we hamba corner. We even had like remember I think we had someone taking in like media coverage of some sort, like we had like a blog or something going on. Remember that? Like the mindset,
the mindset was crazy,
bro. Living in the future, literally.
Straight. Sometimes it's like it's either you can be ahead or move ngale pace yakho. At that point in my life I felt like I was ahead and I already saw the gap. As in, if I could take this seriously and apply it in all dimensions of this thing, it would turn out to be like this. For me, professionalism had to be there because I felt like if we don't take ourselves seriously, no one will. But at the end of the day, the market that consumes this, it's a dope artwork, bro. Feature one band, promo. Automatically in their mind, it's like, these guys are already like, just like, young China, so I wanted to do it like that. I just wanted to do it like that because I always loved music growing up. I just had a different ear for music. From a young age, bro, I could listen to music and like, the track the pad the element and like the thing that made me like be so like connected with music was listening to music when I was growing up. I used to absorb all these genres. I'm talking like from your jazz, your hip hop, your R&B,
you're consuming.
I was consuming. I was not like R&B. So all those factors played a part because I felt like each genre had a way of showcasing how brilliant it is. Like when we can make an example in R&B, they showcase how they use their vocals. When you're like, that's a dope vocal, and you can sing a hip hop like, writing can fit in a passion and storytelling. So I just wanted to have that because when I started meeting people like you and other artists, which I have in the label, was like, dog, you are a character on your own, and the way you shine on a corner, I want to be responsible in making that like known. Because at the end of the day, for me, was not more of like, I want credit, good, I did this and this. For me, it was more of like, I want to be that helping factor.
It showed.
Because at the end of the day, the more you help, the more you get blessed, and the more the Lord carries on blessing.
Yes. Because we have one with the Kesha. Now, no investor go. It's not a losing investment because you are actually showcasing like his work in a straight way, dog.
Straight, because sometimes I used to feel like I was a vessel,
that's exactly what you were. That's exactly what you were.
Speaking
through him. Let me tell you the honest truth, dog. Like about you, bro. Like you were honestly a vessel because some of us. I mean, I'm gonna speak for myself, dog. If like had it not been for your efforts at the time, you know, to say okay, B.Dee, from the skill and done for primary, dog.
Yeah, true that.
Mongbona seeing like the edge that I had, like to be in the music industry.
Straight.
Not even on a single day, dog. Like you made me feel like B.Dee man. Was it like as B.Dee? Like I had already been known for dancing, for being a dancer.
True that.
Like you were not like okay. Boy, man, music, music. You made it. That's where my story begins, my dog.
Straight.
Because you made me, you made it possible for me. Like even with the professionalism that was going on. The features, the whatnot.
Straight.
Dog, I felt like, okay, I'm blowing up. Like, literally felt like I needed that, dog. Like, I needed that. Was so vital, especially at that stage. It was so vital for me.
True. Because now, like, fast forward to where you are now, it's like, it's like the vision I saw of you is like, wow.
Yeah, it's getting fulfilled.
I'm told even greater lengths. I'm told, because at the end of the day, I want you to succeed. I'm told, as much as I want you to succeed, as long as I'm torch, and you just took the torch, bro. It's just like, I'm like, there was some point where I was like, this guy is out here, bro. I'm told, because there was a point I feel like, I think selling Kappa, I think it was 2 years or 1 year back. Or some guy who did so pushes in this source. Like, damn, bro. Like,
was it not at the park?
Yeah, park. Like, oh, listen to my pusher is doing it, different products, different businesses that not even relate to the music.
With the music.
I was like, well, that's the energy we need. Because at the end of the day, well, if you strive, bro, I strive because I see myself as like, dog. Our being corner, we're helping hand.
Yeah, bro, like you, like
it's story. What matters at the end of the day.
It's story, like your story in my life, dog. Your story in my life. My boy, it's too major. It's too major. I won't lie. And even like as time goes by, like like we all getting consumed in our shinies. We're doing whatever that we're doing. And then you've got like that reflection moment where you're chilling. Like it's quiet. Just like this, and you're chilling at a couch in your tower. Damn, like most of the things that this guy was thinking about and doing at that age, I'm only thinking about like the way you were so vital in my story. And a lot more stories. I saw it. I kept on seeing as well from a far distance. With the boy, damn. I'm seeing people they're releasing through. I'm like, oh boy,
He was keeping the same energy.
With me. I can still see that thing going on. And I'm like, bro, like that's why I thought to myself, the moment I'm gonna like get time to actually talk to you, and I'm glad in Fanawuti it's happening at this stage because at some point somehow I'm fair to even the viewers and subscribers, everyone that's watching us right now. I just want to let you know, Gutibon, I'm happy that the brother is actually joining us today, and he's joining us in the corner for you guys to actually consume and experience his story firsthand and so on. And I'm happy because such things we put them like out now, and years later, boy, telling you, dog, years later they still referential. B.Dee says his story begins where episode so even when I talk, like when I'm other people at other platforms, they're interviewing me, I can tell them, look, on my podcast there's an episode where go and check that nigga. That's where my story begins.
Straight.
Before the stage of meeting Cuba and at a later stage.
Sure.
And I was saying this
Sure.
And I remember even when I met Cuba, I remember that one of the first things that I presented to him was the EP.
Straight.
Was the EP and at the time, the tracks that made him appeal to the project was not even my own song.
Straight.
I'm told that's the impact now that you have now. BKSoul, that's where you become so important in my training. Where you sat down and said to me, no, I can't machita, I'm fit. I'm told I can't machita, kono munto so. Like, okay, right at the time I'm working on machita. The time I'm working on machita, there's Senzo C was part of the project. Unumax was part of the project. Of course, you were part of the project. I think we had four. Yeah, we had four songs in total. We were meant to have Utoni, but we didn't manage at the time.
Sure.
I think it was unavailable or something.
Sure. Okay.
But Then we had 4 songs, and I remember talking. You know the quality of the other song, bro. Like thinking this is my project at the end of the day.
It's yours because we have your file. You gave us the file. Persistent making that remix, bro. Bro, your sound also inspired us.
To make what y'all made out of
straight, basically.
And I'm listening, bro. And I'm listening to the project, dog. And I'm listening to your guys' songs, and I'm like, damn, these guys are on another level. And because this project, it's B.Dee Roots, young man. I'm like, bro, this is my project, bro. Your song is my song, bro.
Straight legit.
Senzo's song is my song, dog. I'm like,
like that,
and that's how it becomes realer and realer to me that I can actually do this.
Straight,
young man. I can actually do this because the courage that I had to have to talk to people abasebahambile like us ibuya lapho ntwana ibuya kulendele ntwana ibhilile. Now I want to know, because I don't want to rob people of this part of talking to you, you know, where you actually tell us, okay, ntwana bona, you have been consuming the music sharp. Where does it begin for you to say, okay, I'm gonna make my first project. I'm gonna attempt to make my first song. Like for you, like where does it begin? With okay, sharp. You wanna manage? Dalam consuming music.
Sure.
Maramanja, I think it's time to actually try and something. How does it start? Who inspires it? If any? How do you even meet the production software?
Sure.
Just tell us. Just take us back now to your story, my bro.
Okay.
Just keep on.
First and foremost, I started off as a rapper. I was a writer. I was a writer. Production rapper was not necessarily into it. I was more necessary on like how can I build my community around me? How can I share light with through these rhymes or something? I should this guy says something. So first and foremost was based on that, like on the writing, I was working with the kids about Visa Megahertz, Architects of Wonderland. Goes by the A-list of respect. Respect. That's where I met my kids like about Estilis, Kevin Murupa. So they took me under the wing, bro. Like okay, we hear that you're rapping, do this and this and this. I started doing that. Then there was this incident where I was like, it's not gonna record. I just wanted to hear some of the things we did. I get there, there. Homie switched the beat up. I was like, what?
1, 2.
Yeah, like what? I didn't rap in this beat, bro. I was like,
what's happening?
And
your vocals are still there.
In sync, perfect.
The beat is changed.
I'm like, whoa.
What happened?
What happened is like, I'm going to mix up. I'm following my switch up. I was like, what? It's like, okay, sure. Dope. Started hacking into EFL. Because of that. Because of the fact that there's in our
more figure like who come see the program
straight.
Okay.
the fact that I heard myself in a different beat while I was recording was a completely other different beat. For me, it was shocking. I was like, whoa! So I can actually make this shandies with the vocals just that so and just cook up something nice. And that's where it started, bro. Like, I'm told I started making beats. And the nice thing about me when I was making beats is like, I used to be like, babies are in a crate digger. So a crate digger is basically someone who goes through a vinyl, maybe 100 clip or so, getting the right sounds, right samples. So like I said, Italian, I used to consume music like crazy. So I didn't have a problem when I was like, like listening to that perfect loop, perfect sound. No man got like 3 seconds. The fact just that I heard it and I like chop it up, do some things with it. So I started like crate digging, did a lot of news, did a lot of like, yo dog, I did a lot of records stuff. Because I didn't have samples besides your kicks, heads and snares. So when it came to the other dynamics of like how can we make the music more crazy and what sound, I think I chopped up on my 200 samples, bro. Like basically, that's what I did. Because I remember when I used to give cats I'm a pack swallow. The point where I could hear it from his song, I sense like, yo, man, the pack I got, man. He actually found something to do with that sound. Bro. So I ended up doing that. And that Chinese was born, bro. That Chinese was born, and then I started like having this thing with Yazin. I wanna share my light, bro. I wanna share my light. I wanna inspire people. I wanna help others where I feel like they can do better or can be even extraordinary. That's when I started the label. The label when it started, it was me and B.Dee Roots.
Okay, sure.
Me and B.Dee Roots because these are two genres. You have your hip hop shandies, then you have your house shandies. So most of my influence in house, I met it through Utoni. So Utoni was more of like, because I used to love deep house, even today I still love deep house. My first love. Utoni, the thing I liked about the Utoni was that like he liked house, but he knew how to make it. He knew how to make it. We could just chill like that.
And it's young, bro. We're talking about like a seriously wide
straight. So like make up sounds and he's a man that's on then he goes and does. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, like everything he used to touch. So when it came to house music, was magical for me. Yeah, bro. Because then the thing he liked about me was the soulfulness. Because then it's even I'm trying to be before Kalama chords already so nice. So the thing he liked about me was like, oh, the minute you start hitting them chords,
you put the soul.
You put the soul in the shandies and you make it more alive. So me and him started doing that. Started teaching him about beat schemes and started teaching him about chords. So that's how the house shandy started.
And to be honest, around that time, like us in Don. When we talk about our generation, it was you and Don. I won't lie for that. Me and I'm going to straight. Especially when it comes to you. Me having this, identifying with this founder, the leader that I later became in life, the creative that I later became in life. I identified with who you were at the time. Just not knowing. I mean, to express I was seeing it nonetheless. And then I became one of to create this wonderful music. Same time, is a leader of like this thing. How is this even possible? How is this happening?
It's crazy.
We were kids, ezinye izinto sizibonela e-TV,
Yeah.
ezinye izinto at that stage, at that point in time, we were just listening to songs on radio.
Yeah.
And mina, okay, sharp, FL Studio was ngizofika lapha. In FL Studio, I'd seen it from uNkululeko for the first time seeing it. UNkululeko, I don't know ukuthi uyamkena, I don't know what was seen at the time, sesifunda naye. I think it was over yini, mara mhlawumbe yamazi. Ile ezibiza ngoMatabataba on Facebook.
Okay.
UNkululeko, yeah.
Sure.
So around that time, okay, sharp started. So look at he was still producing at the time.
Okay.
I don't know actually time, man. I want to dance a BK boy. This is like ngoma zakhona talk. Ha.
How this guy is doing that?
This is not like you understand at that stage.
Yeah, true.
At that stage, we are sharing something. Okay, shall we are sharing there? Something like that. Mara. The product, it's thin. The sound is thin. It is like support. It's fair talk. It's like simple. You are not like this.
Yeah, it hits that hard.
I remember this one high school. I mean, one after school. If you realize you will get refused into Washington. That's why there was training inside of me to go to get to your house, bro.
Sure.
Because at that time, this guy is inspiring me in such a way that I can't sing. The inspiration is too much.
Then he's right here. Sure.
Dedicated to say like this day.
Sure.
I'm going to see BKSoul. You received me, dog. When you received me, boy, you were not doing those amazing things already, dog. You were doing you are one person I'm gonna respect forever, dog. I'm gonna respect you forever, regardless what, dog. I'm gonna attain in life. I mean, already a lot has happened, dog.
A lot.
I think that's where you can tell whether a person is just laughing or they mean it.
Yeah,
a lot has already happened that if I did not have respect, I was gonna feel I've already done 2, 3, 4. I know.
Straight.
The roots, my G.
Straight.
Because did you know that I became B.Dee Roots? EP.
For real?
Yeah. Because I was trying to be B.Dee. And so according to and then when I made that EP, when I knew for the first time I'm gonna be on the internet.
Sure.
I had to know, is there anyone else using the same? That's where now my I told you a child and exactly. So on that project, I knew I had to put in the roots.
Straight.
Because that's what's gonna make it different. So that's
and it makes sense.
B.Dee Roots, my dad.
And it makes sense because even the word roots, it's like it's like Martin. A lot of things in life have roots.
Exactly.
And we're not talking about like tree roots and shaggies, but like everything in life has roots.
Like
you have to be grounded. So that's another thing that's special about that name, bro. It's like you are grounded in the fact that you know where you are coming from and you know where you're going.
Exactly, my dog.
So you're stable in that fact.
And I come to think of it, BK, to be honest, 100% honest with you. Now, myself, story so okay, I remember the story of in Chinese, whatever, okay, and then I edited, but I had forgotten for me to even be conscious about that, because you have to be conscious starter before you start searching.
Yeah.
Consciousness, I mean, we are there.
Sure.
Now I remember, because I knew I'm going to be on the internet.
Sure.
Now, what next? What if you find come on for so the birth of B.Dee Roots is safe to say, my dog, I'm done. So I just want to make this clear to you, dog. It's so much of an honor to me, and I know definitely for sure that this is one interview. This is one of the interviews that I'm going to watch, dog. Make sure you just sit down and watch.
Yo, appreciate that, dog. It's like people like you, the people that actually make this thing worth doing, Yeah, because as much as you are succeeding in all your elements in life, the fact that you are grounded in yourself and you're still humble, and you can still acknowledge BKSoul played a part. BKSoul played a part. Well, that's like big.
Yeah.
That's like that's like showing that what we are doing is not forsaken. Exactly. At some point.
Yeah, and just to make it clear to whoever that's watching right now, and they are wondering, mhlawumbe bangazitshela ukuthi intwana ngihleli mhlawumbe nomuntu omdala because ngamala ngasajampisi ukuthi bangangathi. Maybe they might think ukuthi since I'm talking this whole story, ngikhuluma zonke le stories because uyikhuluma nami mhlawumbe literally the same age. That's what astonishes me until this day.
The same age,
boy. And we were still playful. By the time when I'm done social lighting, we were still playful.
Straight
we were still playful.
That's when we started the shiny side. It's like, it's either you become ahead or you go with the flow. And for me, I was fortunate enough to I can be ahead. Because if I can date it back to my first release, I was still in high school now. The corner that was not my label. I was still signed to any label. BKSoul Records. Okay. BKSoul Records signed me in 82.
Okay.
Still in high school. I think I was like 10, 11, somewhere there.
Age?
No, like grade. In that aspect, what we pushed, our first EP that we actually took out was the Head First. Okay. Like the Head First. Before everything. Powerful EP, bro. Powerful EP. Got an extension for me, DK. But signing for a year, we can give you 2 more years also. Okay. Let's go. Push. Dropped another EP with the likes of out Mababi's Lyric Sounds. Okay. I remember. Ulida. Yeah. Dropped that EP. We had a Ulida at the time. Yeah, Lyric Sounds. Bro, dropped that EP. And it was fresh also. Bro, it was fresh in the point where it's it was fresh in the point where it's it gave me, I think, number 5 in track source. Because in our house days, our track source with those reliable sites besides your iTunes and our tracks or in the house sets, track source in house. And I think still today, even till today, it's still strong. So it gave me a number 5. I was like, let me take a pants in the I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, okay, we got something going here. Push. Started even doing my compilations in DK, but I took out one compilation because man, I feel like in life, everything isn't just food. So with DK, the reason why me and DK never actually ended up finishing our 10 because with that project, then we get number 5. Even on radio, bro, I was getting calls Fitz is really training so. Now, everything isn't it's it shows you that God is if God wants you to hear something, you hear it. Because I remember just chilling at home, bro. Lexi, Metro, because I used to listen to Metro, because I've been at that time, they used to give us exclusives like that. I'm hearing my song, bro. I'm like, what? I can't believe this. I even have the recording even today, dog. The recording, this is my song, no way. But same host and movie, so this song belongs to me, so they mentioned the name, now you're confirming, okay, it is my song. Because now you're feeling like people have the same sound as me or something. But now I want to you for it, or I couldn't believe it. This is natural. This is a big station. Your track is there. What? It's me? No way, man. Not your poop. It's recorded. I didn't. Bring up work, and it's legit. Celebrate. Congratulations. Link up with the label now. I'm like, yo, guys. But philanthropist some more. I'm like, okay, that's fine and all that, but we already did something and we was grooming. My efforts. Number 5, song played on radio. Shit like that. I'm talking about rotation. I'm like, yo, okay, what's up, dog? You want me to release some more? But it's okay. What's up? Compensation, yeah, we'll sort it out. I was like, where was the label based? SA label. It's a South African label. It's based in Johannesburg. When I was in school, there was a homie. The outlet used to love music so much, so he used to like listen to my music. Not knowing that his brother is a label owner. So I'm in bracket like, no, I want these guys here, man. Let's tell you what, I'm so but I'm not these Martina. So I knew I was like, okay, sure. Because they approached me and Donnie, because I think Donnie got signed when he was 16 or something, 15 or 16. I think I was 15 or 16, got signed. Imagine, I mean, naive, I picked that. Share number. So did that. When it was time for the compensation, it didn't go the way he wanted to go. But for me, it was not like I had a grudge, like, yo, I didn't get paid. Hung up on my Shanice is playing there. I was like, it's okay. It's a learning curve. Because now I would say DK at the end of the day was like, it had artists. It's just that when we came, me and Daddy too, it's just like the whole roster had to change and they had to like give us like, I think the amp belt as a captain if we had to put in a team. In a team, I'm in a position but we know who does it if that man is a captain. As much as we coaches in the sidelines and we can't hear him, but he's here, this guy. He's with us here. But also, they made space for us. National Baskai captain and band. Then things just didn't like always the way. Because I even ended up making a lot of friends in the label with DK. Guys I even still talk to, guys who even still release music in my label. It was not good. These guys are small, you figure that out dominate. But it was just like the label didn't really handle business the right way. So that's when I was like, yes, starting my own channel. I'm starting my own channel right now. And the things they did to me, I'm not going to do to other people. I'm going to make sure people get compensated. I'm going to make sure people rip their rewards. I'm going to make sure people are in the loop of what's happening. So that's where the professionalism came for me. Because I was like, okay, DK used to see us a thing or two. I saw like, okay, they formulas like this, but I can do it like that. That's where the label started being established. That's where the label started pushed. I keep up a combination of my name, dog. And they were also his, bro. Like, it's in a point where cats were like, yo, dog, cats were like, yo.
Here's another thing, dog. In this journey with the patient, so far into your command. Now, I want to know, how do you get how much how do you discover other producers? Because mine, we are already into Rich Impact and
straight. Let's see, I don't know, bro. And it's like, I feel like sometimes it was my aura. Because there were people who could just come to me and like, oh, we came, hear this. And I was not like, I was like, excuse you, dog.
You're always like that.
I'm always saying, So the more people who are approaching me and the more people I was probably discovering, I was like, damn, sound like it, dog. You just have to like master this Chinese and this and this and this. Now we'll grow as the things go. And it was like that because a lot of cats that ended up signing were cats, other cats were cats I met through DK, other cats were cats I met through the internet. So I ended up like mashing them all up in one project, which was a compilation, which was the Deep House Invasion, which was the second compilation I dropped, but that was for my label now. So I had a cast replica was there, Walker X, Fusion Sonic, a lot of casts though, like, because it's like, let's see, the same way you felt like when you were listening to a sound, like, yo, I'm a cheat up line, they had the same Chinese, like, dude, is what I'm like, boy, that's
especially being like so young and naive to some extent.
Yeah.
You could have easily said you could have easily identified like competition instead of
Straight.
but like nonetheless, so like hey, man operated different.
Straight, dog.
Literally a genius, though. Literally a genius. You're working in the future, my dog.
Straight.
Because look, other things we're gonna look too good to be true for us if as long as it's going through and at that age.
Sure.
But I'm like going out of MD to go and like study and stuff.
Yeah.
Still wanting to pursue my music channel, getting that side.
Yeah.
Having not met you or having not like had like the channels that we had.
Sure.
One fear was label wise, and I was going to be like, shit, what's this?
Yeah.
And so
Straight.
probably I was going to lot of things out, but because of the things that we had already done, but it was simple. I'm interested to release with you. Okay, sharp. How's the structure?
Yeah, basically.
Like, what are we working on? Because the structure that you had formed when which made me. I didn't know.
Sure.
I didn't know that you can have like a releasing deal. I'm just releasing this for you.
It's just for that.
But it's just for that. So
true.
That's where I learned.
Straight.
I learned that from you. I'm taught.
Straight.
Because even going forward, when someone said no, let's have like a deal. I would ask Uti, can we do it like this? Because that's I saw it already. Long before.
Straight.
Long before I even knew anything formally like about the music industry.
Straight.
Even around 20. I always jinx these years. I always mix them. I don't know. But like when I did like formally when I studied like for sound engineering and went through like music business and stuff.
Sure.
Couldn't help talk like it's like I always revert back to you. I'm like something. I'm always like BK knew this thing a lot earlier, talk like.
And you were doing it practically.
Now I'm just.
I'm told on the book side now.
I'm told about
and bro, it's like that's the blessing. That's the blessing at the end of the day.
This guy, everything. Literally, I'll tell you the honest truth. Everything that I do, boy. Everything that I do, I keep on reverting back. Damn, man. There's no boy.
I feel you on that scale, bro. I feel you on that scale. I feel on that scale. And when you say that. In Minnesota, when I went for studying now, when I went to Pretoria,
sure.
The funny thing is that instead of me, music, ended up doing maybe graphic designing and software.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is like the people who were around me at that point, maybe the certain people I met who were doing that.
Sure.
So mentality is not a reference at 2 minutes, right? I already do this. I already know this. And so it was like shocking now. The way I was like, no. The way they structure a track is the way I structure a track.
Exactly.
The way you master certain things.
The way that
I was like,
things,
nah, this is not the way. This is crazy. How can I know certain things like that? So everything isn't it's like privilege.
Same applies.
You have to be blessed.
True. Same applies to me. Look, you want a skill. There would be sessions where like our tutor like go around lecture, go around like PCI, Spanish page Shinam, and then they just listening to talk. Like I remember this one time, this guy literally stopped like the whole thing. He came to the row where I was at. Like he took the earphones and listened. It didn't do what he was doing, like all around
with the other students.
I was alright. Dog, he literally stopped and said, if you find time, let me get like meet this guy when you guys are not doing anything. He might teach you a thing or two.
Sure.
Yeah, this guy not die. Even the music theory teacher dog, like you tell me without allows it, you just came for the paper, dog. You go, you sorted.
Straight.
You are nice, bro.
You just want the legitimacy. You have it all.
Yeah, you have it on paper, but I nice. I don't, if like just in case you wanna know, guys, you see. Njengoba le we byproduct or we product we are boy. If you want to know how massively respectful I am of him, and you want to know, okay, sharp. Siyanizwa nekhuluma uthi ubuya naye kuphi. What is it? Where has that got like gotten me? This has gotten me from uthi mangisuka kuboy, mangisuka ku BKSoul. Ngihambile kasi. I went on to pursue my studies and I did the music. Yeah. I got proposed very quick. Not change location. Like in Pretoria, whatever. This other guy started like DMing me, telling me, okay, except it. I'm interested to expand on how complexity because I think I portrayed my status is within my Facebook.
Yeah.
Expand on complexity. I want to most and someone is looking at you. And then I know complexity. I can do something and so I'm gonna figure out boy. I'm figure at the same time saying it's what I'm saying. I release and I'm just naive otherwise at the end of the day.
Sure.
No, the deal as long as you keep it up, what stress. I went on for the first one. Shy. Sing a tala, you sing meter, my vocalist sing now again.
Sure.
Chigi, fast forward, the second label, Kesha. Now, I just said like a year thingy.
Yeah.
Fast forward now, since about complexity, since about dealing, like I'm literally working with people whose songs I just played on set. Like I just played, like I'm getting saxophone laced, like live saxophone laced by an industry saxophonist. I've got like 2 songs with that guy. Like things are just like happening. And in my mind, bro, I'm thinking, I'm just waiting for like that context. That's why I couldn't help it, dog. Like when we met, I couldn't help but just like, hit you, like dog, like it doesn't even count what we selling on an age, dog. Like you all, like musically to me, you'll always be bigger. Young man, boy. Like to me, musically will always be like the big brother because there are things that would not have been possible for me, like as a producer. Nalana fear corner whereby other people now ended up believing in me because you believed in me and I believed in myself more. Yeah, because that's where that literally that's where I started believing in myself like that. It was those stages where if you told me no, I was gonna believe you. I was gonna believe you, dog, because look at the age. Number one.
Crazy young. Anything negative
can take it.
Yeah, you can like go with it.
Like, imagine you are able to stubborn and say, nah, I know myself, I can do this.
Yeah.
This person doesn't believe in me.
Yeah.
Because now you've got references of things that you've done before. I understand.
Yeah.
So you are, bro.
I feel you on that.
Thank you so much. So this is a platform. This is I wouldn't, bro. Like. I'm achieve in peace, but I'm achieve somewhere else, and I know that I'm gonna really track it down.
Straight, I feel like
I'm gonna track it down.
It's a pleasure to even be here,
bro.
It's a pleasure to be here. Bro.
I'm gonna have fun editing this.
It's a pleasure being here, cause
my boy.
Cause like when we started this is like. The inspiration, dog, that we share in people's lives, it's much greater, dog. It's much greater because for me, the product as much as the vision was there, but I never thought it would be this humongous. As much as I saw you successful, I saw you at my lens with the show. B.Dee's gonna be this successful.
Yeah.
For you to get to that lens and transform it to another level, it's like, ish.
Yeah.
That's what I want. That's what I want at the end of the day, because I feel like you have overcome so many obstacles and still persist and still pushed, and and that never stopped you.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that I like, and that's the thing I vibe with. Like, the fact that in these people's lives, I'm in it. In a fact, they never had that I won't do this mentality, because all the people I work with is like that. Like, yo, bro, it's like that.
I respect you.
Mrs. Kuma, so I'm even thinking about this other artist, I say Mozambique, you would think like communication will make it not possible. Because she's speaking Portuguese. So it's like I have to learn her Chinese. But like the fact that we were able to actually create an EP, massive EP. Now she's like shining like, yo, dog, like in Mozambique, she's something else, bro. Like, we even talking now, like, yo, you need to shy around, people are booking me left and right. I'm getting collaborations from international DJs, and I'm like, don't worry, we'll make time to figure that
bro.
Dog, and it was literally, I met her through like social media, bro. So her profile is like, yo, I love jazz. I was like, shit, jazz. Yo, that's something else. Text her and she was friendly. Yo. It's like, do a vocal voice record.
Or something,
Send me the shandies. Did the beat, same thing. Like you can make a beat and put the vocal on it. It doesn't have to be on some session.
Face to face.
You can create that moment, Aliula. First tracks I released, I was first FaceTime Kamala. Boom, Lou, dog, and after that we cooked the EP. Things we released it like a year ago. A year ago, if not two. But the thing that why I'm bringing that up is like sometimes we should never let these like language, resources, intel dictate how we move.
Red tapes.
You should like cut them off. I would never imagine that I would work with a person who is Portuguese.
Bro.
And
let alone someone who's not even in your country.
Imagine, so it's like, so that's the inspiration that I feed off, like actually connecting to people in that level. Your sound ain't ready. I want those people. I want to work with those people because I know.
Trust, right?
Yeah, they have so much to give.
I can attest to that, bro. My sound was far from ready for the time now and on
straight.
Hey.
And then if any hypocritical, I was like, nah, dog.
You were gonna close me out.
But I had to be like, nah, dog. Yazi, come through, Mfeti. We'll cook this because I know, Mfeti. Everything you cook, you hammer in time.
The thing is, I'm trying to think, sure, my boy, indeed. The thing is, I'm thinking, boy, I'm thinking about all the possible things that could have happened if you said no.
Straight,
dog. I probably would have thought, what time?
Straight.
Probably not my shit.
Straight.
Let me
pursue something else.
No.
You wouldn't be this dynamic person you are now.
For real. Because for us to be where we are, it's a compilation of steps, and they start there, they begin there. You can't cheat that process. You can't cheat it, my dog.
You can't. You have to know where you're coming from in order to know
where you're going.
Straight.
So, bro, like in front of camera, dog, I just want to let you know, bro, that I love you so much, my G.
Same here, man. Same love.
I appreciate, my dog, 110%. What you've been to me, what you've been to Abantu Basekasi, for making the music industry something attainable, something that's possible, for making us believe, for making us believing that we are artists. Believing that you're an artist.
You an artist.
Exactly.
It has to start with you.
We're artists. So my dog, like me, now if it's up to me, I would love to see you in everything that I'm from here going forward. I know that years went by, life happened, wherever that it happened, we were caught up in our own things. But what I wish you, Tintwana, I wish for you to be in everything that I do, bro. Like, loudness Kati corner. If it's a show, dog, I want you to be there, bro.
Straight respect.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Guti. while acknowledging the fact that we're the same age, understand that entertainment-wise, music-wise, we will never be the same age, me and you.
Straight.
Young Toda, that's how that's your space, bro. That's always gonna be my feeling to you. And if you were there and you're proud, bro, it's gonna mean a lot to me.
And it's already like that, though. I feel like when we were talking at Park, I highlighted it, like, bro, I'm so proud of you. Like,
you did.
I'm like, bro, I'm so proud of you. Like, the things you're achieving, though, the lens you're doing, bro. You like shutting out a lot of people's mouth who didn't believe in you when you were pushing this shit. So for me, it's like, ish, you will always have my support, bro.
Thank you, man.
So you always have my support. Hence, like, even when I got the call from Untang, it was like, oh, it's like, oh, damn, man. Because I remember I can communicate now at the Susha number. Yeah. Because we had that call for 2 minutes. We were chatting. I don't know. Is it that you lost the phone? What the numbers? But I'm
I don't know how many phones. Maybe 2 or 3 from me. So
I was glad at that point. It's like, I got him back on my line. The fact when that homie told me, it's like, hey, Munto song in the I mean, I was like, yo, what's up, bro? Hello, moon. Yo, night out. Because it's like,
happy when you said LPK, I was like,
for me, I was like,
that time is all saying, it's a shop right. LPK, I'm like, hey, I was happy, dog.
Sure.
Even the people who love me, they could tell that this guy is happy, dog.
Straight.
This call just made him light up because you know, most of my line you serious.
So for me, like, bro, like, getting that connection back to actually communicate with you, it's like fire, bro. Because it's like, Ngatini. If I had to take out a book, you'll have that chapter with you. This guy is a study for BKSoul, and look at how he's portraying now the industry and like shaping it. Because like, yo, bro, at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, we're gonna be moguls. Whether they're not raving about it or whatever, but like, in the eyes of the Almighty, we are already moguls because the things we are doing are untouchable. Untouchable.
I'm happy you mentioned the Almighty, because what I'm thinking as you talk and I'm looking at you, I didn't even think, dog, I'll be this emotional, dog. But I feel emotional, and here's why. I feel emotional because I'm thankful, dog. Like, I'm thankful for your life, dog.
Dog.
You know, I'm thankful for your life. Like, I'm thanking God, dog. Like, Uti, you are here at this moment, dog. Uti, you are here, and I'm telling the story with you, my dog.
And it's nice that we can even capture this,
bro. Like, it's nice that this thing is gonna be up. Whatever happens. we know that our products, everything that we do, but we are fortunate to be in an industry whereby we afford to produce things that are gonna stay, regardless how long we stay. They are
a lifetime,
bro. You know what? So I appreciate you, my dog. I thank God for your life, and I pray, hope and pray, bro. He gives you more, way more, dog, way more. Because I want you and me. One day, I want us, dog, to just look back,
and be like,
to look back and say, wow, we conquered this. Because I wanna be when you see the success of the vocal podcast, when you see the success of the B.Dee Roots live performance show, Donna, you must see yourself. You must see yourself there. That's why I'm telling you, know what? If it's up to me from here going forward, boy, look. Okay, me, I'm making a point that you come through, my dog. Making a point, because this is. Bro, this is true reflection. I cannot be more honest than I am right now.
I feel.
I'm sorry, especially with my journey, bro. Like, if people really acknowledge me and my journey and where I am and where I want to go, they need to acknowledge you just as much, because I need to begin with, it was not even going to be B.Dee Roots. I'm talking about B.Dee Roots. Could have been B.Dee, high school, because I was B.Dee in high school. Then my B.Dee Roots, there was a birth of something different.
A new establishment.
A new establishment of something that I did not connect to the high school anymore.
But because B.Dee was mostly like
high school life.
Yeah.
And then I said, no roots, B.Dee Roots, then there's something different. So my boy, look, do you understand? Do you understand the impact? Do you understand the impact?
Crazy.
Yeah, so the impact is so huge. It's so huge, my boy. Bro.
Like, yeah, you also making me emotional now because it's like, bro, like, it's crazy because like, if I have to like sum up Moso Khumalo, and then I'm like looking now at my journey with a lot of people that I have been around, like it's like I always get the same energy, and it's like
your flowers, man.
It's like I'm finally realizing what I'm fitting.
Your flowers,
because sometimes you get to a point you just want to be humble, and not boast too much. I'm at that point with them. So the accolades, the achievements can be there. It's just like I'm not gonna be like I'm not gonna show it off like that. Flowers, so if like people who I help can like highlight that, for me that's enough, dog.
Bro, your flowers.
Boasting is not my strongest.
I know that much. We know that. All of us, we know, dog. We know you. That's who you've always been, bro. Like as a person, like your personality, with your craft and with like being with the human being, you, dog. Like you've always been chill. You've always so with us, bro, like with these platforms, they mean a lot more when we can tell you the story.
Like
mean a lot more, bro.
Hits here.
Yeah,
it hits here.
Yeah, it means a lot more.
Very grateful to have met you.
Yeah, and I hope this is one of many. Episodes.
Yeah,
actually. Into SMO no army mind. Yeah, no. I'll tell you. I'll chop something down with you probably. That's something in my mind.
Probably gonna do some crazy shit.
Something I'm thinking.
Probably gonna do some crazy shit. Like moving forward.
Me being me and you being you. We're creatives. We're sitting here and there's already something that we know that we might possibly do.
Yeah. Plus, all the connection lines are open again. It's like man, we can dominate.
Bro.
We can dominate.
Bro, use
a lot. Dominate a lot. That's what I'm seeing right now. So you dominate some serious shit, bro. Like,
I always just say it, dog. When I'm looking at your work, dog, like sponsor costly, like looking at the social media. Other people, it's not even you posting at the time. Like it's the artist posting their work. And then I'm seeing my boys, I'm going to have to show his face. He doesn't have to comment and say anything. Boys, sponsor your mind. His work is, hey dog, like that's God. One of my singing, God is doing his thing with showcase, bro. Because when God makes an investment, He makes an investment that's able to multiply. You understand?
Straight.
So mine must like the multiplication of your work, like where slowly but surely, like so. Like your work becomes so bigger than you. Like steps up slay and the quality, dog. Like we all know that BK is still BK, dog. It's so good because for me to listen to this project and this artist and feel the way that I feel about them. In the boy, this thing passed through there and he said,
I boom. Exactly, bro. Like that, bro.
I've done a huge respect to you, my bro.
Like that, huge respect. Like what you're saying is facts, bro. It's facts, and that's like I feel like that's what more producers need to have. Like, be on the point with you drop so much quality music that you don't have to show your face. So let the people hear the sound. Don't just like take credit for people's shinies. Just push to the point where people would already acknowledge you from that gold.
You know what I'm a point. No disrespect to anyone else. I just knew that this interview for me, I'm not gonna waste it, dog. I'm not gonna waste it asking things that things that are not related to. Like there's so much we haven't even covered, like everything. With the story alone, dog. There's a lot of things that we. Bro, they would need like
Dissector,
They
yo.
need like a series on their own.
Basically,
episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for us
Basically.
to be actually to be able to capture this thing. Like, the way it
Straight,
is.
'cause, like-
So I knew that when I lay this interview, my dog. This interview to me is really special, dog. Like,
I feel you, man.
it's special, my
I
friend.
feel you,
Special.
man.
Dog. I know it's my cheat. I know we around the same age. There's a lot of things that we can talk with. Hey, Twana, hey. It has the thing, dog. I'm talking to a genius out here. I'm talking to someone who's like, who at the time, bro, who's like just lived many years ahead of us. And I believe even now you're many years ahead. So being with you like in the same room is being able to absorb not only the words but the energy, dog. You know, that's how
life works.
Yeah, that's how life works, and that's how honorable it feels to be together in the same room. Because I know, dog, I know just how much I am benefiting again from you, dog. I know just how much I'm learning from you again.
Straight.
You know, so
straight. Same thing with me as I'm talking with you. I'm like, you know, you inspiring me even more. Yeah. As much as I'm inspiring you, you are inspiring me even more to be like, yo, BK, dog. We hope you didn't forget what you are.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes
basically, dog.
Sometimes you need that reminder.
Yeah, basically, basically, dog. Just
like,
to tell you,
don't forget who you are.
You're the one, bro.
I'm
like, you need to know that, dog. Yeah, true.
So it's like conversations like this make life matter, dog. Because everybody's being caught up in their own ways, or how
how things must happen.
Because we all have a plan, we all have a vision. But to have those small conversations with the people we care about, and they tell us how they feel and what this is and what, it's like, that means a lot, because it's like you're refilling my battery. Probably I was on low, now I'm on full blast.
True.
I can go another more years.
Yeah.
Sort of pushing
and you mentioning that also important, because I also want to mention, to say, look, dog, I just want God to give you many more years, bro.
You're blessed, bro.
Yeah, I want God to give you many more years. I feel like your actual flowers, dog. We still yet to give you fun.
Straight.
What we're doing right now is the least, bro. This is the least of what we can do for now. But I feel like there's just a lot to uncover. There's a lot to There's a lot to there's just a lot of blessings, bro.
Yo, dog. Yo, and then you making me realize that, dog. Like, yo, crazy. And bro, that's like, there's a lot to uncover.
True, bro.
Because I remember when I was talking with this other guy from Zimbabwe. He also had me on a podcast, but he was on some online shit. Yeah. He was trying about the same thing too. It's like, yo, dog, Middleburg is like crazy, bro. Like, he was necessarily talking about my sound. There's a lot of sounds in Middleburg, dog, a lot of dope sounds. He was just referring to my sound in that particular topic. He was like, dude, I'm fine, man. You have done so much to the point, we need to talk about it. And I was like, for real, it's like, dog. And I was like,
it's alright.
I'm like, oh, this is crazy, bro. Like,
contribution,
bro, this is crazy, bro. This guy's from Zimbabwe, dog. I'm like, dude, this is crazy. Like, for me, it's like, just gotta stay humble at the end of the day. Just gotta stay humble, appreciate, and let the people work, and continue being a driving force, bro.
Yeah.
Like, being a light of inspiration, share your light.
And look, boy, yo.
That's what I can say.
Much respect to you.
That's what I can say.
Much respect to you, dog. There's nothing but the best that I wish for you, dog.
Same here.
Right now.
Same here.
Right now, boy, I want you to leave remembering with the story is not being. We can't downplay it. It's not being downplayed.
Yeah.
You need to know that they still understand, dog.
Yeah.
Like, they still know and remember my contribution to their part of the story.
Sure.
I want you to leave here realizing, knowing, dog, nothing can change that respect.
Yeah.
Nothing can make us feel just because a lot more years of look, it's the piece in Dona Sibe steps is because of all the steps.
Yeah, they were
you can't reach that one if you couldn't step on this one.
On the first one.
The same way I'm telling you, which I was not going to be able to be confident to start taking my works to the next of Cuba.
Yeah.
Before I was confident enough, and before I knew that I had like a product. So that was the step for me to say, now I can. So then another step came. Now, now I've got confidence from 2 events that support my journey. Now I can start setting myself in a way from this step.
Constantly stepping, bro.
Constantly stepping. Now understanding. Okay, now a couple of people are listening to my shit and they think I'm dope. How about I try and get them in one room? How about I try like hosting an event? Yeah. And then it happens. You're like, oh, okay. How about I try selling them something? I'm telling you that. So I thought like we are not there if we don't keep on doing what you're doing, my boy. Yeah, keep on doing what you're doing. Clearly you are changing. You're changing the game. Clearly you are impacting the whole. Clearly you are giving birth to artists. Clearly, though, we are changing a lot of things, and I know that there's a lot more, boy. There's a lot more things that if Katli, we either had the time or the whatever. There's a lot more things that I know. But this is the first of many, and everyone that's been watching us until now, just want to let you know what we thank you so much. We know you were an hour strong with us. That means so much. It means a lot. This is my boy BKSoul. Make sure at least for you to understand what it is we're talking about. You will at least get 3. 3 times. Yeah.
There's always a message.
There's something that you missed. So at least get 3. And I'm saying get 3. I'm saying at least. So you can watch it literally 10 times. This is a legend. This is the guy that gave birth to our generation and generation Hey bro, like the hood is filled with producers. Let me show you your impact even more. Maybe they did not necessarily release with the label, but because the music was, because we heard the music, and we understood what it's being made by people. You understand?
Sure.
So you made it possible. You made it possible for someone who did not even get a chance to talk to you.
Straight to actually pursue the shit.
To pursue the shit, which I'm talking. Whereby if people actually had to sit down and tell their story, how it began and stuff, you'll find that it's through a B.Dee Roots. B.Dee Roots. And it's a product that will be, understand? So that's the impact. That's what I'm saying. That's where your work becomes bigger than you.
Straight.
Where you find you produce a B.Dee, some B.Dee influencer in it. Jotting back down to you.
Yo. Crazy.
So
crazy sense. Crazy sense, bro.
Don't ever let that go. Don't ever like Donovan. Don't be discouraged to do this. This is who you are. This is a calling. This is not just a hobby, dog. This is a calling. You are living in your purpose. And yeah, my boy. I know that God still has ways to express more. He wants to express more in your life.
And it's not enough currently.
We can't contain the fullness of God, dog. So my expressing logo doesn't happen.
You can't even imagine the things that can happen.
As long as you can imagine it, it means there's more, because you can never get there.
Straight.
Thank you so much.
Feel you.
I don't know what it is that Kambe you wanna say to the lovely people.
Last words.
Before we leave.
To the viewers, it was a pleasure being in this podcast. I hope you carry on tapping into his energy. I hope you carry on supporting him, whether it's commenting, liking, subscribing, or just like throwing up suggestions. So like please keep on tapping into that space, because these are the platforms that we need. These are the platforms that embrace culture. These are the platforms that actually go as far as reaching a lot of people, whether it's in your hood, whether it's in the next country. I'm told it's just like that. Because with me, I'm a person who's more of like a Pan-Africanist. I believe in loving all our brothers and sisters in all parts in Africa. So this type of content can reach those levels. This type of content can inspire people in Nigeria or Senegal, wherever, dog. It's just that we just have to tap into the energy and support each other. And it was a blessing being here. And I hope as the podcast grows again and more zombies are and just chop up about
take you out, my boy. My podcast is just gonna take my boy out, just relax, have conversations,
tap in, dog,
relax, and just chop up what's gonna be happening around that time.
Young boy, spread out positive energies, because at the moment, me and this guy are way too young, bro, to be like talking the way we're talking, but that's the altitude. I mean, imagine fast forward, sis la bagla my age la what life it's and we imagine the knowledge and the moments that we're gonna create. So it's like, as much as we are young now, it's like we're on the right track.
Yeah, we're on the right track. For sure.
So blessed. I'm grateful to be here. Yes, and support and out here, but too. He's really out here. He's really out here. He ain't playing.
Yeah, my boy. Yo. You guys heard it. So this is my boy BKSoul. Make sure nyahamba again my social media. You should check out Soul Family. Soul Family. You should go and check out Soul Family music.
Yeah.
Right.
Check it out. Tap in.
Tap in.
That energy, bro. Like we have everything for you, bro.
Tap in, my boy.
Just tap into those medias.
Exactly. Though, like, make sure, because my boy is jam-packed. There's just all kind of sounds. My boy is releasing for different artists with different approaches to the music. Make sure that you check out my boy.
The catalog is crazy.
Too crazy.
Too crazy, dog.
Make sure that you check out. Please hop in. Make sure that you check out my boy.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't
forget to subscribe, because you won't get this content.
Exactly.
If you subscribe.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get more of it, because you're gonna be telling me that you're on the right track. Tango.
Bless.
Yeah, so that's what it is. Once again, this is your boy Katawamako, aka B.Dee Roots. I hope that we have a lovely time again when we meet the next time.